Thailand är öppet sägs det. Det är bara att komma hit. Ja, det här har vi ju då lite uppställning som jag inte bara ska gå igenom punkt för punkt. Titta på hur alla 10 punkterna på det här bladet till exempel visar vad du måste göra för att komma in i landet. Okej, vi står med ägarna till Busy Bee. Busy Bee som är restaurang, bar och café. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, you?
Yeah. Can you show your face a little bit? I'm sure we will be okay.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
So, can you say your first name?
This is Miss Sunil from Nepal.
From Nepal.
And I own this place here in Bisbee, in Hua Hin. I work here as well, huh?
Yeah, sure. So, what do you think about everything? Thailand open now. What is your take on it? What's your idea?
It's up to... we're all the time cross finger for that, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll back the same condition like before.
Did you see any change or?
Oh, it's totally different since 2 years.
Yeah, but now after opening, you see any more people?
Right now, we don't feel like that.
No.
Yeah, still we don't feel that.
You mean you look all this street and it's really...
Yeah, all the time, all the evening we are meditation on the street, you know.
Yeah, but you...
meditation, we're gonna... Yeah.
But you struggle on, yes?
Yeah, we're just hanging,
Yeah.
Try to hang in.
And did you get some help from landlord and thing?
Of course.
Yeah.
If we don't think about that, we could not survive there.
No, that would be impossible. Well, it looks really nice. And do you want to say something to all the people in Scandinavia?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for you, right? And we have a good hospitality, and you can visit us.
So
you are always welcome to visit.
Come to Busy Bee.
Yeah, come to Busy Bee.
And make
always welcome. Right?
And make us all busy, yeah?
Yeah, please make us busy.
All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Här har vi nu det här templet som ligger mitt i byn, och det är alltså det omtalade då för att få bort barer och klubbmiljöer. 300 meter i cirkel runt om det här. Och 300 meter i cirkel runt om tar i stort sett bort allting som legat här i många år. Restauranger som kommer väl finnas kvar, men den här där ni ser de här svarta bilarna och de röda bilarna. Hela den här sträckan här längs muren, det var ju små restauranger förut som var otroligt populära. Där turismen var normal så var det tvärfullt. Men munkarna, templet fick nog. Och så sa man att bort mer, bort. Så var de borta. Och sen så har vi då Ponsuk Road heter det, Ponsuk Road. Alla som någon gång har varit i Thailand har med största säkerhet passerat här. Och här så låg det då en restaurang som heter Hello!
I'm a tourist.
Yeah, one of the few.
One of the only ones.
Yeah. Hej. Turisten, honom ska vi snacka lite med tycker jag. Här låg i alla fall La Grappa, och det var ju ett ställe som hade en bra chef och låg faktiskt väldigt bra till i alla omdömen. Jag har käkat där, sedan slutade kocken och det gick rätt ner i källaren. Jag hade gått rätt ner i källaren ändå, för som ni ser så är det bara skalet kvar, knappt det. Borta. Här Tinas bar på hörnan utav Ponsuk och Hiltabad. Så var det en av de ljudligare barerna. Mycket folk, alltid, jämt, hela tiden. Men som sagt var, nu är det en saga, slut. Och vår kära Hiltabad, vi tar lite promenad. Men först ska vi se om vi kan snacka med turisten. Det har gått folk. Yeah, why not? Okej, gott folk. Det här är John. Han är från Irland. Och jag frågade honom om han ville prata lite med oss. Och han är också en veteran här. Han sa att han var turist, men det kanske inte var så jättemycket turist. Well, hi John.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you? You said you were a tourist, but you've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, I started off as a tourist a long time ago. You're from Sweden?
Yes.
Let me first say that I'm delighted to hear ABBA are back together again.
Okay.
It's been too damn long.
Right.
And it's great to see that they've got some new songs and they've got a new record out and that type of thing. Which part of Sweden are you from?
Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Yeah.
I was there one time. I went to see that ship, the Vasa.
That's my favorite.
I couldn't believe it.
No, it is.
4 floors. They managed to put 98% of that ship back together
Yeah,
again.
I was there when they first hauled it. I was a little kid, I was standing on the shore and saw the first tip of the what do you call it, mast coming up.
Yeah.
And since then I'm really hooked to Vasa. I've been on board it.
You've been on board it?
Yeah, I've been on board it a couple
Well,
of times.
I could walk around it, but I think there was a small part of it in the museum that they would let people go on. But most of the time, you could just walk around it and see it. But that in and of itself took me, took up most of the day.
It is.
It's
Oh my
amazing.
God! Don't get me started on Vasa. I could talk for hours.
Me too.
But you're a resident here in Hua Hin, or you just come for a visit?
I live up in the north. I live up in a town called Pai.
Ploy, yeah? I heard about it. I've been there.
Yeah, it's a small little spot.
Yeah.
About 130 kilometers from Chiang Mai.
And now you wanted a change of scene, so you come to Hua Hin.
Well, the smoke gets really bad there every year. So I bought a condo over there in a place called, it's just between Cha'am and Hua Hin, VIP condo chain, and I've renovated that now, and so the family come up and down when the smoke gets bad. It gets bad up there around February for 3 or 4 months.
Well, I'm trying to make a little video. I do other videos for my channel, but since I'm here, I would like to show the people who are thinking that, wow, it's all open up again. Let's go. But I have my point of view. What do you think about this opening thing? I don't know what to call it really.
I don't think it should have been closed in the first place. I can't see it. I can't see there being a busy season this year. I think the only thing that was going to happen after the 1st of November was the 2nd of November. I think on the 2nd or 3rd of November, 3,000 people flew in here. Very few, and 3,000 people is nothing in Thailand.
It's a spit in the ocean.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's
so I can't see it coming back for a while. Anybody who's been to Hua Hin before will know this place was absolutely full of people. It was a hive of activity. Everybody had a job, everybody was making money, and now I'd say about 90% of it is now closed down. So I can't see how people are going to get the deposits together to open up shops and to put the stock into the shops and things like that. You only have to go around and see, the motorbike rental places are full of motorbikes. Like, I always rent off Boy here. He gives a great bike. Giving you a plug, mate. And but all the hotels are empty and the resorts are empty, and when you see places like McDonald's and Burger King closing down, then you know that well, there aren't any tourists here. I mean, there aren't.
The 7-Eleven. It's one thing to get a deposit and starting and open up. I personally think that all these rumors about closing Bindabad, now they got a chance with the 300-meter rule from the temple they've been talking about so many years. So what I heard is they're going to be really difficult to get new licenses now. And when they close down this, I mean, you can't get a drink officially in any restaurant. They have to be closed now. I think last service is 10 or 11.
I don't know. I just got back here this morning myself, so I'm just at the stage now where I'm renting a bike. So I just got back here. I haven't been here for about a few months. But the last time I was here, you had to be home by 9 o'clock in the evening.
The curfew.
Yeah.
The curfew, and I still wait for some medical explanation what the curfew does to scare away this goofy thing.
Well, I'm sure they're doing the best that they can with the information that they have. They're probably being advised by the WHO what's the best thing to do. I hope that I hope it doesn't last too much longer. But I can't see people wanting to fly into a red zone. If you know what I mean, like Bangkok.
Sure.
And if there's so many places shut, and all the stuff people like to do, if all that is closed, then I just don't think that there's going to be a tourist season this year.
And the sad thing is that this affects the poor people, the people who live day from day from their salary every day.
Yeah.
and they don't care about it. I mean, the rich guys, they don't care. They don't care at all.
Well, as I say, I mean, I'm sure they're doing their best. If the poor people aren't making money, then the rich people aren't making any money either, unless they're into you know, buying property and you know, scooping up the bargains that are on sale here.
Yeah, sure.
But like, there's only so much people can take as well. You know.
I'm gonna show my viewers a little walk around Bindabad. That will be quickly done because it's nothing open to show.
Most of the streets are kind of like that. They're very quiet, very quiet. You know, like a few places up in Bangkok. About 2 months ago, it was like a Stanley Kubrick movie. When you drive in there and it's raining and there's nothing on the streets.
Yeah.
Whereas like a few years ago, it was just absolutely insanity.
It
you know, but now it's just there's so much of it closed, and I can't see it opening again for. Well, hopefully it'll start to come back next year. It can't go on year after year, you know.
I doubt it. Do you think that Thailand will ever be the great nation of tourism like it was before?
Absolutely, yeah.
You think it would come back to those numbers?
There's no question that it'll come back to those numbers. Everybody I know who's just, I mean, we're from the north of Europe, yeah? Everybody I know in Ireland who's come back here year after year, and England and Sweden and Denmark and all those places, and like Hua Hin is principally a northern European town for tourists. This is where they come, they like it here. It's full of northern European restaurants and northern European things to do, and it's great to get a bit of heat in the sunshine. But absolutely, those people want to come back here. The people I speak to on the phone, they all want to come back. But the problem is, it's difficult to fly out of your country without getting double jabbed, and nobody wants to do 2 weeks in a hotel in Bangkok and have, you know, like 2 weeks in a hotel in Bangkok, and then wherever you're going is most of it's closed or closed down. But the people I know up in the north of Thailand, they come back year in, year out. They're comfortable there. They know everybody, and they all want to come back. Nobody wants to do a winter in northern Europe if they can get out of it.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. You said you just came here today, and you were talking about Western European restaurants. I'm sure you haven't been around so much yet from your return today. You'll be quite disappointed to see how many restaurants are gone and shut.
Well, I hope that some of the great ones, like Mamma Mia down there, turn left, is a brilliant restaurant. There's a brilliant Indian restaurant down there, the Bombay Palace, absolutely phenomenal. I think there's a couple of nice, there's a Swedish restaurant up there.
It's closed.
It's called Jesus. Well, you know, I hope they last, you know.
There is a French restaurant a bit down just a little bit further down the road here, on the right hand side. I can recommend that one. Yeah. That's a good guy. Yeah. So, but there are not many. I counted, you know, and I think there is less than 10 good restaurants. I mean, of course, there are restaurants. I mean, you can eat in the street corner if you like Thai food and so on, of course. But I mean, if we want a little bit better, a tourist meal, if you know what I mean, with all the trimmings and a beer and a glass of wine, I mean, it won't happen. It won't happen.
Well, I can say that, like, you know, some of the best food that you will ever eat in Thailand, you can get it on a street corner.
You can.
I mean, the standard and the variety and the quality is second to none.
You never get sick.
No, you never get sick of it. You know, there's always great food to be had in towns like this, you know.
And you know, it was a nice shed, you know, and it's so fantastic. We pass each other here. We look at each other. Wow, a white guy, another white guy. Yeah. And I mean, you don't do that normally here. But we sort of, and you jokingly say, I'm a tourist.
Yeah.
And I mean, people started looking at us because we come, so far, almost 2 years in, we become a rare breed for the people. Yeah. So I certainly hope for us who want to go here, sure. But most of all, my thoughts go to the Thai people, that they can come back and start to make some money on this industry.
It's a shame because the Thai tourism industry was going so well for years. Every year was on the up, and it's Thailand is massively dependent on tourism. You know, even like farming.
Oh yes.
Like they make the food for the 30 million tourists.
Yes.
You know, all of that. People don't associate farming with the tourism industry or construction with the tourism industry, but they're all interrelated.
Yeah.
So I hope that, I really do hope that it starts to make some kind of a comeback.
Sure.
It starts to make, you know, that they loosen it up a bit. I mean, what people forget, like, is that the average age of death for somebody with COVID is 81 if you're a male, and it's 85 years of age if you're a female. So the chances of dying from it are really slim. If the governments want to save people's lives, why don't they ban tobacco? That kills 1 in 4 people.
Or traffic in Thailand.
There is that, or traffic in Thailand. I mean,
Oh my God.
there's 2 people an hour are killed off motorbikes in Thailand.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's just so terrible, horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be walking on, and I'm sure it's you and me in town now, so I'm sure we run into each other one night. And we can, I don't know, maybe we can find some place to have a little beer somewhere.
Well, there's a fantastic pub down the road there. It's Fiddler's Green. It's owned by a very famous Irish gentleman called George Lennon. And anybody who ever comes to Hua Hin should drop in there for a beer. They'll meet a genuine Irish guy.
But you can't serve now.
I think he can serve teas and coffee. Are they still have the alcohol ban here?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, maybe he can serve tea and coffee. And he's a dab hand. He's a great man in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
George O'Brien. Or there's Rafferty's over there. Ed Rafferty.
Yeah,
he
I know.
sells phenomenal food.
Yes.
And great beer, great reception, great welcomes from all those guys. You know.
Okay. Right. Have fun. I don't know how long will you be here now?
I'll be here for about a week. I have to fix an air conditioner, and I have to fix a little bit of a leak in the ceiling. The usual stuff, you know, because it's not all having fun. There's lots of little bits and pieces to do to get fixed up, you know.
Sounds great. Very nice to meet you, John. And maybe you want to send a hello to the Swedish viewers?
Hello, Swedish viewers everywhere. You're probably watching ABBA on TV now, or listening to their new records. I've got some friends in Sweden. I've got Gull and USA in Ska. Hello, guys. Hope you're having a nice day, and we'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
You too.
See you.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.